This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we are going to be taking a look at a new version of a game that has come out from Phase Shift. It is Drop Drive. Now this is the Deeper Space Edition. I never got a chance to play this, and I just checked it out, and man, this is pretty cool. So let's go down the table. I'm not going to explain all the rules. I'm going to go over some things so you get an idea of it, because this is an older game with a couple of new things, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it and why you need to go get this. So let's head down to the table and check it out. So I'm not going to tell you everything, but there's a bunch of expansions that come with this, and we're not going to go over that, but only because I haven't even tried it yet, but it just adds even more money, of course. This ancient temple thing I was reading up on in the anomalies is really, really cool. And then you're going to get an extra planet, which you don't know what I'm talking about right now, but we're going to kind of talk about. And again, I'm not going to go over everything, but I just kind of want to go over this. This is a successor to Dungeon Drop, and now you have Drop Drive. And I like the science fiction version so much better. What you would normally do is take these, this here, and there's a few more of these, and you would make a big area, which is basically your solar system. So, and I'll just kind of show you here all the stuff that you're going to kind of get in here. You're going to get all these planet tiles. You're going to get upgrades and passengers. And as you can see here, what you're going to do is at the beginning of the game, you are going to draw a front part of the ship and a back part of the ship. So, for instance, here, here's the back part, excuse me, prism, but it's going to be the chimeric prism. Okay, it's going to have a couple of things here that are going to be very important to see. And let me get this actually out of the way so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. There you go, you have your ship. Now there's ways to expand the ship and put things in between, but these are your cargo holds, and as you see, only this one has so few cargo holds. Now this here is the length of which you're going to have this device, which it comes apart, and depending on what that number is, it's going to help you snake through the universe. So basically it represents the flight. So here's your ship. You would go through here, and that's the way it would go. Or you would have to drop it from here as such. But I'll show you that in a second, okay? So you're going to go through, and you're going to be able to add certain things and stuff like that. And you're going to be setting up, and I'm just going to do it in the box here because it's a little more thematic with the space background. So I'm going to take this out of the way, and I'm going to show you. You have your sun in the middle, okay? And then what you're going to do is you are going to take all these things and all these planets, okay, into your hand the best you can. Now I'm not going to drop all of them, only because it would. And you're going to bounce it off the sun there. Now you may not like the way that went and everything's kind of lumped together. Well, that's okay. You can do it again. Okay, so you get to re-roll it. Now, if you remember when I showed you those things, you could take your ship and kind of, depending on where your ship starts, okay, my ship starts here, that's a planet. So you're going to go to you're going to try to gather these asteroids and resources and cache them in at the different planets, because the different planets are different colors. Okay, so you would find the hive world, okay, and wow, if you were able to pick up a certain amount of that, you'd be able to sell it at this and then at that. And as the things fill the spots, basically, the next person that tries to do it will get to sell it for a certain amount. So it, of course, well, I mean, you would start here and go that way, of course. So you would get 5 space bucks, basically. And these are space credits, as we call them. And the object is to get as much as you can, and then whoever has the highest victory points wins. Now, there's going to be pirates that are going to be involved here, because you will have a green pirate hold. And once you explore that planet, well, that pirate comes out into play, and you can actually fight that pirate. Now, how do you fight the pirate? Well, I'm going to show you how you fight the pirate, because that's another piece that's on your card. Okay? And so, for instance, and I'm going to show you the front part, I get +2 to any roll. So the pirate would roll, okay? They roll 5. Uh-oh, that's a problem, okay? And we're facing off against the pirate over here. I get a +2. Well, that's not going to be good. I would lose. But let's just say for sakes we tied and I got a 5. Well, I have a +2 on my combat, which is going to help me because that's going to take that pirate out, okay? And that's always important. There's all kinds of different things. You're going to get technologies and things that you're going to pick up, and all kinds of different stuff that's going to help you salvage. You're going to pick up salvage, which will help. You're going to get 30 asteroids. Of course, we talked about the end tool, the fuel canisters, salvage pieces that you're going to be trying to pick up. And like I said, the different cards, you are going to have certain things that you're going to be able to do along the way. So the game ends when the last market demand token has been placed. And, of course, I accidentally dumped some of these market demands. But once you place these and they are completely filled and there's no place else to put a market demand token, then the game's going to end. You're going to total up who has the most money, and that is the person that is going to win. Now, there's a couple things I didn't show you, the different cards that you can get in here that are going to help you, because they're going to set up and basically give you certain abilities, or you'll gain certain amount of credits for delivering somebody someplace, and so forth and so on. And the cards are really, really, really cool, because they do add another dimension to this tremendous game. There's a whole expansion. You have these multi-pass. You're going to have things that are going to, you're going to deliver these certain aliens and get a certain poundage for them. As you can see, they're nasty. And then there's certain parts that you're going to add to your ship. So remember how I told you your ship can be something, can add on to it. And that's the front part. Here's the middle part, and then boom, now you have a bigger thing, and you get +1 credit for each gas white asteroid sold. Okay, well, there you go. Really, it adds a different dimension as you start getting these cards. Again, like I said, I haven't talked about the anomaly rules. There are a ton of, there's expansions that come in here. You're going to want to play this game a couple times before you start adding this stuff in. And this is just really, really just a lot of fun. And there's a lot of different ways that you could do it. And there's different game modes that you have where you can really just start and add more. On the back, it gives you how everything is handled, from activating the pirates to activating your drop drive, and then activating your rocket drive if you want to, and then of course all the encounters that you're going to run into, battles, damage, and then over to the next person. So there you have it. Let's go up top and get my final thoughts on this. This is really, for a little 4X game, this really packs a punch and is something else. And I didn't think I was going to like this as much as I do, and I really do. I like it a lot. Drop drive is really, really, really cool. I mean, I really had a lot of fun with this. I like the whole mechanism where, depending on your phases, that's where you're going to drop it. So it's different ships in different ways, going to the planets and dropping off your cargo, and just dropping over that sun and everything going all over the place, and then trying to work your way around, knocking pirates off, visiting different planets. It's got all those type of things that you really want in a game that would be 4X, but the rules make it easier. The rules make it fun. The components are beautiful. I love how you put the ships together. I know I didn't put together the whole thing there, so and do it on the table, and I just used the box because I just wanted, again, like I said, I wanted to give you a kind of a preview of what happens so you have an idea. But I really like this. I like what it does. I like when you fight the pirates, real simple combat. There's a lot of things to like about this, and it is a very likable game, fun, and to the point. So go out, get it. Drop Drive, fantastic, fun game, and I don't think you can go wrong. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.